it's Belinda with Boost Your Body Nutrition. And today I want to talk about something that might be a little bit more emotional for me, a little bit raw, but it's real and it's what people go through every single day. And it doesn't matter if it's, a small goal or a long-term goal or whatever you want to hit. So today I'm giving a shout out to my mother-in-law and thanking her for the amazing podcast that she sent along to me. She texted me and says, "Hey, I listened to this podcast. This really made me think of you, and I really think that you should listen to it." And it was incredible. And basically, it's about a mom who took her two children on a backpacking trip. And that they've done part of the hike before, but they decided to actually stay the night there, a couple nights, and then backpack back out. And how it was so difficult, and how they were hurting, their feet were hurting, they were so tired, and all they wanted to do a lot of times was just to stop. But knowing that they've already kind of been there at one point, that they needed to keep going because they knew that, that their destination wasn't met yet, and they still had a little bit of time to go. Now, granted, two boys and a mom, I can't even imagine. That would be so difficult and so hard to do, to not just stop and be like, okay, we give up, we're going to just camp here. Anyways, in the end, they made it, and they said absolute beauty. It was totally worth the hike, the pain, the hurt, all of that stuff that they went through in order to get to this place. So they stayed the night, and then now they have to take the trek back out, right? Well, now knowing that the car is now the prize, right? So now they got to make it to the car. Anyways, in the end, they made it to the car. The mom ran ahead, actually was celebrating with the boys. She's like, I'm going to back up this car all the way to the trailhead. I will help put the stuff in. So as the boys were coming up over another steep hill, she made it to the car first, was honking and cheering for those kids to make it to, the car and their end destination, and they did it. What I took out of this story is that life is really hard sometimes, and hitting your goals sometimes is really hard. But if it really means that much to you, you need to not let anything stand in your way. You will have cheerleaders, or you should have cheerleaders by your side helping you hit those goals. I would love to be your cheerleader. I would love to help you, stand beside you, and help guide you, cheer for you, whatever you need in order to hit those goals. And I needed to be reminded of that sometimes in growth and in movement forward, sometimes there's pain, sometimes there's tiredness, sometimes there's, hurt or whatever it may be. But it's worth it in the end. It's absolutely worth it. So, long story short, if you have a goal, sometimes that road to get to the goal can be a little bit tiring, a little bit painful, a little bit hurtful, a little bit whatever it is, right? There might be things that try to stand in your way. But guys, if it means that much to you, don't let it. Don't let it stand in your way. You can do it, and I'll be right beside you, cheering you on. I hope you guys all have an awesome day.